What's up guys, it's ᴅɪꞱᴛᴜʀᴇᴅ and you're back again with another video, and today we have a little bit of a different style because I'm gonna show you some nice movement tips on how to get better, because I haven't seen a single good movement guide / tips video on YouTube yet, so I thought I'd make one because why not. So the first tip is very simple. It's getting your jump timings done. And how you get the jump timing done is painfully simple. It's 2 jumps and then a slide. Basically, after you did your slide, you have to wait 2 jumps and then you can slide again. You can't completely see it for me because my sliding is somewhat bugged and I have tried it already for like 10 times. But that's really very simple. Just like here, jump, jump, and then you can dash, jump, jump, dash, jump, jump, dash. You can see it kinda. That's the first thing I would get down, because it's actually very hard to remember that in PvP, because sometimes you just have to focus on your aim more than anything. So try to get this into your habit. Anyways, and on to the second tip. So the second tip is also, I think everyone at this point knows what punch boosting is, but there's a little bit more to it than you might seem. So, because I think everyone knows this, if you have a weapon mount, you can press F or the mobile melee button to knife something, and you can see it boosts you up pretty high. And yes, it's more viable than rocket things, except the pumpkin, because they nerfed boosters, but that's not the point. But here, if you just look down, you get a nice decent boost up, but you don't have that much verticality. If you slide and jump, you kind of get a bit more forward momentum, as you can see. You get a bit, like if you jump and slide, you get some forward momentum, which is good to know. Because it allows you to not need to do this, so you don't have to go up here and then do this, like jump up there. You can just walk, then slide up there, like this. Then you get up there easily. But be sure to not slide in the middle, and you can also just slide right in the middle of your jump, which is also good to know. So basically you can jump up and then immediately slide, which a lot of people actually do, because it's actually the most fastest way, because with a slide you can get to here. But since it's not a lot of people jump it, they just boost up. You can just boost up here and then boost over, which is very simple. On to the third tip. The third tip is, not a lot of people know this, but Aimblox has different speed values for weapons. So basically, your knife and everything without any weapon is just default speed 1. Weapons like the AK-5C have roughly 0.95 speed, which is a bit lower. As you can see, you're not quite as fast as with a melee. Then we have stuff like the kunai and pumpkins, or like any throwaway weapons. They are usually faster, and the kunai is the fastest weapon with 1.2 move speed, which is actually kind of funny and actually really nice to look at. So if you want to be max movement speed running around the map, get a kunai in one of your weapon slots. Then we have obviously pistols. Pistols definitely move really fast too, as you can see. Pistols do move fast. They have around 1.05 or 1.1 move speed, which is also great. I usually always keep a pistol in my thing. Yes, this also counts for the headhunter. And the final thing is, snipers and LMGs are the lowest. As you can see, you're a snail, so never run around with one. I would in the practical use, you would use if you spawn here, you would use your pistol to boost out, slide to the side, and then you can already aim someone up and then move again. Because everything is a bit speed up like this. On to the fourth tip. The fourth tip is also actually very simple, but a lot of people don't use it. You can control the direction you're like sliding at. I think this is prone in most games, but I see just a lot of people just like slide directly towards you like this, like complete robots, which is like not optimal when someone has an AK-5C and they just run you over like that. So what I often do is I just slide a bit to the left, so they get a bit disordered. As you can see, I can just slide like this to the left. A lot of people don't know you can actually slide like that, but it's good to know. It's actually very good to know that you can do that, because I think like a lot of people use it, and here you can see it in their practical use. You can slide, you can fake out the enemies. Let's say the enemy is standing here, you slide to them, jump up on anybody, then you immediately sprint to the left, right, and then you can kill them easily. On to the fifth one. And the fifth tip is very simple as well. If you have your melee out, it's way easier to knife. As you can see, the frequency you can knife it. This is what you can do normally, like without if you have a melee out, and this is when just if you melee out, you can knife way faster, obviously. I know melee has gotten a big nerf since then, but it's still viable to like boost like this, because there's quite a lot of things you can do. But anyways, that's about it of the video. The update video will either come out today or tomorrow after I found out what our update, because there's no update log still. I'm sorry for that, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the little video. It's very short, probably like 2-3 minutes. So anyways, you guys have a good day. We'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.